I'm pleased to say that show season is up and running in the mighty electorate of Durack. Already we've had the Moondine Festival in 2J, which I was pleased to attend earlier this year. This is a very special show as people dressed in pioneer costume are transformed back to the era of Moondine Joe with reenactments of his escapades, arrest and mock trial. While we may have just had the Summer Olympics in Paris, at the Kununurra show there was the equally serious Watermelon Olympics, another fantastic event showcasing the beautiful East Kimberley. We've recently had shows across the Pilbara with the Spinifex Carnival in Port Hedland, the Fenacling Festival in Karratha and the Outback Fortescue Festival in Newman. Together with the Pilbara Liberals, it was great to see the fantastic Liberal candidate for the electorate of the Pilbara, Amanda Kalis, who was there representing the regional Liberal team. The Minganoo Expo has just taken place, another great success with many dropping by to participate in the very world-famous jelly bean counting competition and to guess how many jelly beans are in the jar. I, of course, appreciate the counting efforts of my team. Next Wednesday, I'm off to Dowerin for their machinery field days. This is an event that brings thousands of Western Australians from the city and the bush. I'm looking forward to catching up once again with the local farmers and also representatives from Keep the Sheep. I'd like to take this opportunity to invite the Prime Minister to Dowerin. But a warning, if he does, I would caution him not to make any poor jokes about live export like he did the other night at the AgriFutures event, which was supposed to be about celebrating rural women. Unsurprisingly, jests about destroying people's livelihoods, well, that's not going to go down too well in Dowerin. My prediction is that the Labor tent at Dowerin is going to be a very lonely, sad place. Also still to come are shows in Mullawa, Chapman Valley, York, Northam, Northampton, Moora and 2J. I am passionate about the shows and the agricultural field days in Durack. They provide a fantastic opportunity for people to accidentally start a conversation with their local member. Whilst we all know that not all community members want to call by your office or write a letter, many often stop by at the shows and take the opportunity to have a chat with their federal member. Understandably, my team and I have been hearing about the rising cost of living and the higher interest rates, which are causing tremendous pain for so many families across the Durack community. But, of course, these shows just don't happen. They require hours and hours of volunteer time and focus. So I would like to thank all of the show organisers and the hundreds of volunteers for all of their hard work. You do your communities so proud by continuing to hold these shows and to set up the shows year after year, which are a centrepiece of every town's calendar.